at the same time teach him how to master himself. I was watching Lil Boosie on World Star, and I was listening to how he was raising his kids, and he was talking about, at an early age, he had his kids trying on condoms and, getting oral sex from older women and stuff like that, but hey, I'm not going to talk about how that man raised his kids, but if it was me, it'd be different on my end. Now, I can't tell Boosie how to raise his kids. He grown like I'm grown, but that's how he want to raise his kids. That's him, but I just wouldn't do it. I want to raise my boy or my boys like that. But anyway, he was talking about, he wanted his son to be men, but now, part of a man's manhood is experiencing women. That's part of a man's manhood. His sexual maturity is, experiencing women. So I get that part. But when he said, I wanted my boys to be men, and he was talking about women, that's just part of it. That's just not a whole thing as to being a man. It's not just women. It's experiencing women. It's part of a man's manhood, but that's not just what a man is. You see what I'm saying? So when he said that, I was like, yeah. At the same time, you teach them how to be like sex machines. Teach them how to have sexual discipline. Also, teach them how to master how to master themselves. You see what I'm saying? So, don't just let it be about sex. Also, teach them how to have sexual discipline. That's all I was saying. So, I thought about it. I said, how would you raise your child, Fred? I wouldn't raise him like that. I would let him get a certain age or whatever. If he hasn't already experienced women, like around, 15, 16, that's the age I want him to kind of be more. Because see, when if my boy was 15, 16, I would teach him how to be more sexual discipline, just like having sex, but also have sexual discipline also. So experienced women, hey, if you do experience women at an early age, like most of them, I did and some of my friends have, but we didn't have sexual discipline. You see, because at an early age, man, you full of lust, man. You full of, you just ready, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, we watching at an early age. I was watching, porn, and we just, man, me and my stepbrother, we just, so we just, women. I mean, like girls, man, we just like see that was all on our mind. Well, girls, sports, and girls. School, sports, girls. So that's all it was. School, sports, and girls. But as you grow older, you start thinking about other, things you have going on, other responsibilities like for working, or you go to college or something like that, or the sports you play and stuff like that. So it's other things that take your mind away from women, but you still have women involved in your life also. But you know how to discipline yourself when it comes to certain things in your life. Like, your purpose comes first, you know what I'm saying? Your career's first, what you got to do. Like, let's say you playing football, that comes first or something like that. But when you little, it's all about, girls, and, having fun. But, I don't have no problem with how Lil Boosie raising his child. That's him. If it was me, I wouldn't do it. But I just wanted to break this part down. Now, the difference between a male and a man. And, this is the problem what I had with Lil Boosie was saying. Now, when he said, I wanted my little boys to be men. Yeah, that is true, Boosie. But, see, them experiencing sex with women, that's just one thing. See, that's just one thing. You got to teach them to also have sexual discipline. Same way they can have sex, teach them how to have sexual discipline also. Teach them how to master themselves. So, I wanted to break down the difference between a male and a grown man. A grown male and a grown man. And this is what I was hoping Boosie would tell his little boys. You see what I'm saying? Coming up. Same way you can experience having sex with women, also got to have sexual discipline, but they come with you conquering and mastering yourself first. So, a grown male provides entertainment, fun, pleasure, what he thinks is love, anarchy, inability to accept full responsibility for his actions and words, hasn't developed any real sexual discipline, and morals principles, lacks integrity and character. Okay, that's a male, a grown male. A grown man is a position, provides morals, principles, boundaries, knows love is an action and not a feeling because feelings come and go, provides intimacy, has the ability to accept full responsibility for his mistakes, masters self-control and self-discipline, provides knowledge, wisdom, understanding, insight, information. He's pragmatic, industrious, stoic, and his character and integrity is intact. So that's the difference between a grown male and a grown man. But I just was hoping, like how Lil Boosie let his kids at an early age experience, older women, at a young age, because he said 12. I wish he wouldn't have said that out in the public like that, because they're going to take everything and run with it on you, Lil Boosie, because like I said, you a target, man. All that stuff you saying can come back and get you, but like I said, that's how he want to do it. If I was doing it, I wouldn't put out there to the public like that, but that's Lil Boosie, man. Sometimes you gotta think before you, say certain things, especially now these days, because it's Me Too movement and all that stuff like that, Lil Boosie. Then you got these child searches on your neck, man. But what I would say to my kids, the same way you experiencing these women sexually, I would teach them sexual discipline, because it's two types of rape. Now, if a woman, you taking it from a woman, like forcing it, or you just going past the word no. See, that's why I don't want to get my son. If I had a son, I don't want to get him caught up at, because that's where you master your self-control and sex, or you master your self-discipline at. When a woman says no, and you already riled up and you want it, you in the mood, but she tell you no, you got to accept it as no. See what I'm saying? So it's not just about experiencing women sexually, it's also about mastering himself, his sexual discipline also. So when a woman does say no, he'll be able to handle it, and he would just be like, wanting real bad and just forcing himself or going past no when she says no. You see? So I just wanted to say that, man. Just the difference between a male and a male, and a male and a man is about, self-control, self-discipline, because that's the beginning of winning, and just about mastering himself. So that's why I was hoping Boosie would tell his kids about mastering themselves, man. Not just about experiencing women and that's it. That doesn't just make you a man. It's a part of being in your manhood. But it's not just making you a man.